Welcome to the court why scores matter. Tennis is a thrilling sport full of exciting rallies and powerful serves. The intensity of each serve and the precision of each rally keep fans on the edge of their seats. To truly enjoy a match, it's essential to understand how the scoring works. Without this knowledge, the game can seem like a series of random events. Knowing the score allows you to follow the flow of the game, anticipate crucial moments, and appreciate the skill and strategy of the players. Each point scored can shift the momentum, making every moment critical. Just like in any sport, keeping track of who's winning adds an extra layer of excitement and engagement for both spectators and players. The thrill of a close match where the score is neck and neck is unparalleled. Imagine watching a soccer match without knowing how goals are counted, or a basketball game without understanding points. The experience would be incomplete and confusing. It would be confusing, wouldn't it? The same applies to tennis. Understanding the scoring system is crucial. Tennis scoring, while unique, is not overly complicated once you grasp the basics. It's a system that adds depth and excitement to the game. So let's unravel the mystery of tennis scoring and enhance your enjoyment of this wonderful sport. By understanding the scoring, you'll find yourself more engaged and appreciative of the nuances of each match. The building blocks, points, games, and sets. Tennis scoring is structured around three main components: points, games, and sets. Each of these components plays a crucial role in the overall structure of the game. Think of them as building blocks, each essential to the final outcome. A point is the smallest unit, much like a single point in basketball or a run in baseball. A game is made up of several points, and a set consists of several games. Winning a game requires a player to score at least 4 points with a margin of 2. Finally, a match, the ultimate contest, is composed of a predetermined number of sets. Typically, this is best of 3 or 5 sets. Understanding this hierarchy is crucial to comprehending how a player ultimately wins a match. Each level builds upon the previous one. Each point, game, and set contributes to the final outcome. The pressure can be immense during these moments. It's a bit like building a house. You start with individual bricks or points, then assemble them into walls or games, which are the building blocks of the structure, and ultimately construct the entire structure, which are the sets and match. This layered approach is what makes tennis both strategic and thrilling. Counting points, from love to game. Now let's dive into the heart of tennis scoring, how points are counted within a game. Understanding this is crucial for both players and fans alike. One of the most peculiar aspects for beginners is the scoring system 15, 30, 40 game. It might seem confusing at first, but it becomes second nature with time. This unusual progression has its roots in medieval France, but that's a story for another time. The historical context adds a layer of charm to the game. What's important is to remember the sequence. Each point builds on the last, creating a rhythm. When a player wins the first point, their score becomes 15. This is the initial step towards winning the game. Winning the second point takes it to 30, marking significant progress, and the third point to 40. This is where the tension often builds. Here's where it gets interesting. If a player wins the fourth point and is ahead by at least 2 points, they win the game. This rule ensures a clear victory. It's not called 45, but game, signifying the end of that particular game. This unique terminology is part of what makes tennis so fascinating. Section 4. Deuce, advantage, and tiebreakers, tennis twists. Of course, tennis wouldn't be as exciting without a few twists and turns. What happens if both players reach 40-40, a scenario known as deuce? This is where the real battle begins. To win a game from deuce, a player must score 2 consecutive points. Winning the first point after deuce gives the player advantage, meaning they are 1 point away from winning the game. However, if they lose the next point, the score reverts to deuce and the back and forth continues. Sometimes, games can go on for a long time, especially in crucial sets. To prevent sets from dragging on indefinitely, a tie-break is introduced when the score in a set reaches 6-6 in games. Section 5. Singles versus doubles 1-on-1 or 2x2. While the basic scoring system remains the same, there's a slight difference between singles and doubles matches. In singles, it's one player against another, while in doubles, 2 teams of 2 players each compete. The main difference lies in the number of sets required to win a match. In men's singles and doubles, the first to win 3 sets wins the match. However, in women's singles and doubles, it's the first to win 2 sets. This difference is mainly due to the physical demands of the sport, with men's matches generally lasting longer. Section 6, ready to play? Tennis awaits. Congratulations. You've now grasped the fundamentals of tennis scoring. While this essay only scratches the surface, it provides a solid foundation for understanding and enjoying the game. Remember, tennis is a game of skill, strategy, and sportsmanship. Knowing the score is just the first step in appreciating the nuances and excitement of this captivating sport. So grab a racket, find a court, and experience the thrill of tennis for yourself. You never know, you might just discover your new favorite pastime.